Good day to you. I'm in my car with my cigar. I can't say enough about the Sweet Jane blend. This is a Drew Estate cigar. He originally designed them for a company called Deadwood. And I first had this cigar a few months back when my wife and I were in Florida. And it was a cigar called Fat Bottom Betty. I was very impressed with that cigar. And when I got back here, I began looking for cigar types. As a big fan of Drew Estate and what he's attempting to do in the cigar game, I look for anything that has his name on it. I go in with a high level of anticipation. I'm salivating over the idea of what he's up to. And this one has proved to be a real treat to me. It's sweet, aromatic, exotic tobaccos make the blend of that cigar. Rarely do you have a cigar that you put in your mouth and you don't want to take it out. You just keep pulling and keep pulling. And they go pretty fast. So this is one of my favorites, Sweet Jane. They go for about $8.50. They're an online blend, but you can find some brick and mortars. I found mine at 115th Tobacco City in Kedzie at 115th, and they have them. But when they get them, they don't stay. Partially because I got a big mouth about them, and partially because it's just a great cigar. My big mouth, I do more advertising than the average person, because when it's good, I think everybody ought to know. So today we're going to talk about distractions. I really want to talk about distractions. I talk about distractions a lot. But there are other distractions that I failed to talk about, and I'm hoping that I can give you some tools to help you deal with certain types of distractions, especially when it comes to person-to-person distractions. So I'm going to light this one up. I didn't prime it like you do regular cigars. Regular cigars, you prime them first because it has a fold over at the toe, which I think is kind of cool. And he does that in his Nika Rustic as well. I like the fold over, it's kind of cool. So, the idea of following, attempting, communicating, and making a decision toward how you want to promote a particular cigar and enjoy a particular cigar is more.
You happen to live here, sir?
No, sir. I actually live across the street.
Okay.
Right now. Being distracted by some of Chicago's finest is looking to support the community and help keep us safe. But back to the distractions. There are a lot of distractions. There are things that take place in our lives every day that serve the purpose of just to knock us off our path and to discourage us as we're making moves, adjustments, and corrections in our lives. And some of the distractions could just be as simply as somebody coming up to you and saying, hey, do you have directions? So that was a distraction right there, but it wasn't a terrible distraction. But those things, we commit to what it is that we want to do, and there are things that come up. And some distractions take place when you carry a certain level of joy, a certain level of commitment, a certain level of community, and you run into those people that see you with a smile on your face, and they want to do whatever they can to knock that smile off your face or find out what makes your clock tick. And you have to realize how to redirect and how to create a formula that can fortify and keep your steps sure as you're moving in the direction that you need to go. Sometimes you can go into an office or you can go into a fast food establishment and you find that person, that person that is supposed to be responsible for quality care and quality assurance and customer care can be less than sensitive about the way either they're addressing you or the immediate needs of somebody within your periphery or in your environment. And I've always found it to be my job And I practice this every day to attempt to redirect them. And I have a lot of unique ways that I do it. The one thing I generally ask, and this usually gets people, is I'd like to ask you, are you having a difficult day? You know, because you're an actual person that's doing a job. It's not like this is your life. Are you having a difficult day? Because I noticed that when you were speaking to me, you were a little accusing. You were a little dry. You were a little indifferent. So if it is something that I've done, is it, you know, is it the way that what is it? Because I want us to be able to reconcile what it is that I'm attempting to get from you, and I want you and the rest of your day to be great. Other times, you may have to ask for a manager. You may have to ask for some assistance, and sometimes I found myself to turn around and see another person and said, "Excuse me, are you in charge?" Because I think your associate here needs a little assistance. She's having difficulty understanding what it is that I want and her willingness to give me what I need. So if you have a minute, those ways attempt to redirect or defer or turn around the distractions. Do two things. One, it assists them because we want to make a better world. Two, it assists those that are listening because everybody's minding everybody's business. And number three, it ensures that the rest of your day, you, me, is the best of your day. So sometimes the distraction serves as an inroad for you to spread this greatness and share the responsibility of what me, family, community, world. This is Arnold Tate, Mr. Dad Tate, in my car with my cigar, and I want to thank you for all the views, comments, shares, and subscriptions. And check me out on YouTube and get caught up on what I'm doing with the family friend brand as well. And look out for Chicago Stories. That's the next thing that we're going to be doing. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like.